friends, welcome back. Today I thought I would take you guys with me to decluttering my makeup collection. Admittedly, I don't have as much as some other people, but I still have a lot that I don't use. So I say we declutter it together. So grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's go. So to make it easier for myself, I think I should organize by category, like eyeshadow palette, lipstick, you catch my drift. So I'm gonna do that and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I have separated everything into 9 categories. We will go through them one by one. I say we start with the concealers, creams, foundation, you get what I mean. First of all, I have the Now, I think it's called, Hydrosol 24-hour hydrogel cream. I'm definitely gonna keep this. This acts as my primer, so this is gonna go on the keep pile. Another question for you guys. Do you use actual primer or do you just use your moisturizer? Personally, I only use my moisturizer because I have not found a primer that actually works for my skin and that looks nice with my other products. So I just use my moisturizer. Tell me in the comments below what you use. Next up, I have a few 4 concealers. As you can tell, the shades are drastically different. That is because I have not found one that actually fits my skin perfectly. Let's start with the first one. The first one is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. This one is most likely 100% expired. It is not my color whatsoever. So this is gonna go on the discard pile. Next one or 2, we have 2 from Max & More. Again, drastically different shades. I'm gonna discard of this darker one and keep this lighter one because I found that the lighter one fits my skin more than the darker one. So this stays, this goes. I've actually found another one. It's the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I think I'm actually gonna keep this one just because I want to make it work, and it was a little bit more expensive than all the other things I have, so I'm going to keep this for now. This next thing is a foundation. It's the only one I have, the only one I will ever have, because I don't like wearing foundation. It just feels so heavy on my skin. It's a Look by Bipa. Bipa is a German and Austrian drugstore chain. It's a professional high-performance liquid to powder foundation with hyaluronic acid. I have never used this. I don't know why I bought it. It's most likely not my shade. So it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Next one is not really a concealer or foundation. It's the Eye Injector Under Eye Serum from Revolution. I have used this quite a few times, but recently I haven't been using it, so it's going. I only have 2 things left in this category, and the first one is the Essence Drop of Sunshine Bronzing Drops. I have not used these yet, so I will be keeping it. And the last one is the Essence Correct and Conceal Anti-Redness Concealer. I'm gonna keep this as well. I have not used it yet either, so I'm gonna keep this. Let's move on to the next category. Next category that I have, which also is not a lot of products, which is my contour and my blushes. I only have 1 cream blush, so it's gonna stay. It's the Baby Got Blush by Essence. I love this a lot, so it's gonna stay. Also from the Baby Got line is the Baby Got Bronze from Essence. I think I'm gonna discard this one because I have the Baby God Bronze liquid bronzer that I like more, so this is gonna stay. I also have a highlighter cream by Max & More. I've never used this, so it's gonna go. The last bronzer contour I have is from Revolution. I've used this a few times, but I'm not the biggest fan, so this is gonna go as well. This next category I have affectionately called my base, which is like primer, setting powder, setting spray kind of thing. It's not that big of a category either. Anyways, I still have stuff that I don't use from it, so those gotta go. First one is a setting spray from Catrice. Gonna stay because I only have this one. Then I have two setting powders. One is pressed and one is loose. Pressed one is this one. I have never used this, so it's gonna go. And the loose one is the Essence Fix and Last. This is obviously gonna stay. I use this every day, so you get to stay, my love. Now I have two primers. One is a liquid one and the putty one from e.l.f. This one's gonna go because I rarely use it anymore, and it's most definitely expired by now. And the next one is the Sensational 10-in-1 Dream Primer from Catrice. I used to use this religiously, but now I don't, so it's gonna go. Do you guys struggle with decluttering, like makeup, just stuff in your home, clothes? Because I do. I don't like doing it. It's a lot of work. Tell me in the comments, do you struggle with it or does it go easy for you? Next category I want to do is lip stuff. I have a lot more stuff in this category. Also a lot of stuff I don't use from this category, obviously. So let's get to decluttering. I want to start with my lip liners. I have 5, I can't count. I actually use all of these except for this one, so it's gonna go. And these 4 get to stay. Now let's move on to lipsticks. I have a lot of lipsticks. Most of them I don't use, so let's get it cracking. Start with my nude ones first. More of them. This is all of my nude lipsticks. So let's go through them and see which ones get to stay and which ones gotta go. First one is the NYX. I think I'm actually gonna keep this one for now. It's gonna go on the maybe pile. Next one is the Essence Hydrating Nude. I'm gonna discard this one. I don't use it as often, so it's just taking up space. Next one is the Tinted Kiss by Essence. I'm gonna keep this one because I just recently bought it and I want to give it a fair chance. This is the next one. It's from Catrice in the color Matte 020. I'm gonna discard this one as well. I don't use it often, so it's gotta go. Next one is a set with a liquid lipstick and a liner. I have used this once and I didn't like it that much, so it's gotta go. The next one is from Essence again, the 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cinnamon Spice. I'm gonna discard of this one because I am not feeling it anymore. The last 2 are from NYX. It's the Lingerie XXL. I'm gonna discard of this one because I don't use it anymore, so it's gonna go. And the Smooth Whip. I'm gonna keep this one because I actually like it. It gives like a little pop of color and looks nice on a nude lip, in my opinion. I don't know about y'all. Then I have one lip gloss. It's the Midnight Bite by Essence. I bought this during Halloween. Never used it, so it's gonna go. The last 3 that I have are most likely all gonna go. This next one is a black one. I've used this once and I regretted every single decision that led me to buying this one, so it's gonna go. The last 2 are red ones. I always buy red lipsticks and then never use them because I can't make them work on my face. They don't look good. So these are gonna go. The last two things in this category are lip balms. This one is gonna go. I'm sorry, but I found a better one. And that better one is the Space Camp Sweet Vanilla. I have 2 of these, so obviously they're gonna stay. I have a question for you guys. If you could only use one singular makeup brand for the rest of your life, which one would it be? For me personally, I think it would be Essence, because for some reason they stepped up their game. They have a lot of good products at the moment and coming out soon, so I'm excited for those. But let me know in the comments which brand it would be for you. But for now, let's continue with the next category. Next category I want to do is my brows. First of all, I have these stencils from Max & More. I have never used those. They were in my advent calendar, so obviously they're gonna go. Then I have 3 products that are for filling in the eyebrows. First one is Essence Wow What a Brow Pen. I'm gonna keep this one because it's the best one I own. Next one is again Look by Bipa Eyebrow Pomade. It's gonna go. Not that good. Keeps clumping and just also not my color. And the next one is this brow pencil from Max & More. This is actually quite good, so I'm gonna keep this one as well. Then I have 2 gels in tubes. This one is from Manhattan and from Essence. I'm gonna keep the Essence one, discard the Manhattan one. The last thing I have in this category is my brow lifting gel by Essence. This is my holy grail. I'm keeping this one 100%. I'm gonna rebuy it every time. I even use this when I don't wear makeup, so it's gonna stay. Next category I want to tackle is my lash stuff, which is like mascara, lashes, stuff like that. I have 1 mascara, so it's gonna stay. It's the Sky High by Maybelline. I love it. I'm gonna rebuy it definitely when it's empty. Then I have 2 lash glues, these 2. This is old, it's dried up, doesn't work anymore, so it's gonna go. This is new. I just recently bought this. It's great. It's gonna stay. And then let's move on to my lashes. These are my everyday lashes, so they're gonna stay. These ones I have not used in ages, so they're gonna go. These one I have not used in ages either, so they're gonna go as well. I'm sorry. These ones is actually the set I'm wearing right now, so they're gonna stay. These are just from Amazon. The next category I want to tackle are my eyeliners, so let's just get rolling. First ones that are definitely gonna go are these colored ones. They don't work, they're patchy, so they're gonna go. The next 2 ones are from Essence, the Princess Liner in black and Princess Liner in brown. They're both gonna stay. I love them. Moving on, these ones are also gonna go. Just really old, don't work that well, so they're gonna go. And these ones are gonna stay. It's all black ones, so gonna stay. I will have to try out which ones are still working and which ones don't work anymore, but I will do that off camera and not right now. So for the time being, these are gonna stay. And the last category are my palettes. It's eyeshadows, bronzers, highlighters, stuff like that. So let's start with the ones that are gonna stay. This is a loose shimmering powder. I know I said palettes, but I didn't know which category to put this in, so this is definitely gonna stay. This matte bronzing powder by Essence is also gonna stay. I love it. It's so good, so pigmented, and just looks beautiful on the skin, so it's gonna stay. This one is also gonna stay. It's by Max & More. It's a bunch of beautiful colors and they're just beautiful, so it's gonna stay. These 3 are also gonna stay. It's one really old one by Revolution. It has a bunch of neutral colors and perfect for every occasion, so it's gonna stay. Next one is by, I don't even know what brand this is. I got it years ago, but it's still gonna stay. It also has a bunch of neutral colors and one random purple one, but it's gonna stay regardless. And this highlighter palette, Better Than Platinum by Catrice. It has 3 beautiful shades, one pinkish one, gold, and silver whitish one. It's gonna stay as well. This one is also gonna stay. Ignore the tape right here. It's the We Care Your Favors by Focallure. It's the 01 Bright Luxe. It has a bunch of beautiful shades as well, so it's gonna stay. This one is gonna go. It's by, I don't even know, Shape and Blush palette. I don't know what brand it is. It has blushes and contour, but it's gonna go. I haven't used it in ages and it was good for the time being, but there are better alternatives now. And as painful as it is, this has gotta go as well. This was my first ever eyeshadow palette that I got. I got it, I think, when I was 12 years old. It has 2 layers. It has beautiful colors, but I just don't use those colors anymore. There's actually a really nice memory that I associate with this one. It's my first ever makeup memory that I have. I got this for Christmas, and the next day when we went to my grandparents' house, I used this exact blue eyeshadow and nothing else. I just used this eyeshadow and I felt like that girl. So as painful as it is, you gotta go. It's from BH Cosmetics. It's still a very good one. I just don't use it anymore. So it's going. Now, moving back to the one product I put on the maybe pile, the NYX lipstick. I think I'm gonna discard of this one just because I don't see myself using it in the future, so it's going. Sorry. Goodbye. So, we're done. A lot left. There's still a lot here that stayed, but it's all stuff that I use or will use in the future, so I'm not guilty about it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I can't wait to do it again next week. So I hope you come back. Please come back. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Also click that little notification bell, which will notify you every time I post. And yeah, we will see each other again next week for the next hangout session. Bye guys.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest.